One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. And when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Utah Utes offense will have first crack at this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Second down coming up. To the air. It's Dampier. Fires to the tight end. And they're able to get him on the ground. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Oh, what a move. Ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Right back to the well. He's in open space downfield. There he goes.
Well, you're seeing the versatility of this running back right now in these last two plays. They threw it to him on the last first down to get this first down, and then handed it to him to get another first down. It seems like giving this guy the football is a pretty good idea.
And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Bentley.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, making it an easy completion.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jayhawks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Now on second down. He'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking for room, it's Parker. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Utes in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Trying to get the edge on the right. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of one. And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Down the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Utes will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He'll keep it himself. Still running at the 35. Turning it on. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To throw, it's Daniels. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. He's looking deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quick strike complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Buys a little extra time. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense drags him down. The Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give is to Williams. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
And the Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your play.
He's got an open man. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Dampier. That's reeled in, it's Parker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Goes to the option. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Zings it complete to the right. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Looking for space, it's Parker. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Firing to the right, complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. To the air on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The incomplete pass brings up third down. They just keep firing. Fires to the tight end. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And they'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Canty. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snap from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Got a man. It's Pickett. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Daniels. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Pickett. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Breaks into the open. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna run it. It's Parker. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pickett. And tackled there by the defense. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Caught behind the line. It's Pickett. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. From the shotgun, the inside give. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They feed him again. Creates a little room. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Quarterback extends the play. Quick spin on the run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Utes have their offense in high gear. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. 6th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Gets it past the marker. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Utes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4. And the Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Finds his big tight end. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, the Sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Flips it out on the screen. He is denied, stopped short of the goal line, trying to tie the game, and he will not get the 2-point conversion. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Looking to fire. A strike downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Henderson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
He'll toss it. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking for a productive play on first down. It's caught. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Kansas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Utes will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Dampier. Grabbed behind the line, it's Rodgers. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Handoff from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give is to Williams. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Jayhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and